When you try to teach them to play powernomics, they reject it because they're determined to play strugglenomics. When you tell them that there are opportunities out here for anybody who wants them, they reject that because they want to believe that there are no opportunities. Because if you think about it like this, imagine if there's gold in the backyard and you are convinced that there is no gold, right? You are totally convinced. Somebody told you, man, don't go back there. Ain't no gold back there. You stupid if you're digging around. Well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, oh well, shoot, yeah, you know what? It's cold outside anyway. I'm gonna go inside because I don't want to be out here shoveling and ain't no gold anyway. So you're gonna go inside. You're gonna get comfortable, under a blanket and be watching TV, right? Chilling, maybe smoking some weed and eating some Fritos or whatever you want to do. And then what if somebody comes out and says, well, you know that there is gold back there, right? You're gonna be like, no, there's not. So and so told me there's no gold in the backyard. And they're gonna be like, no, no, no. Actually, I went back there and I got gold. Look, let me look at this. And you're gonna be like, man, you didn't get that gold in the backyard. Yeah, somebody gave you that. And they'll say, I'm like, no, no, no. Here's video showing me digging for gold, and I'm in your yard, and I dug for the gold and I found it, and so there's gold back there. And I can't, where the spot where I dug, that's my spot. I've already got all the gold that's right there, but there's other spots that have gold in the backyard. Well, the problem that you have at that point is that your hopelessness, your lack of belief that there's gold in the backyard has opened the door for laziness. So you're comfortable now. You like the idea that you can sit in there, you sit on the couch watching TV, smoking weed, and eating Cheetos because you really believe that there's no gold in the backyard. So now I've totally disrupted your paradigm. I've also told you that, well, now you know what? The reason you don't have anything, it ain't their fault anymore. It's your fault. Because I just showed you there's gold back there and you can go dig for it if you want, but it's going to take some work. But you don't want to do any work because your hopelessness has given you an excuse for laziness. Your hopelessness has given you the ability to take the money you would have spent on shovels and spend that money on more weed and more Cheetos. So you ain't got no money to buy shovels to dig for gold, not because shovels cost too much, but because you've reinvested, you've reallocated your resources to buying things you don't need. So when I go to black people and I say, you can invest and actually you can build wealth. You don't have to be poor. They'll be like, no, that's not true. No, the Democratic Party, Hillary Clinton told me that poverty was something I can't escape, and unless I vote for her, and because it's racism, and the man's keeping us down, and black people can't have nothing. And I'll be like, no, actually, there is wealth. I can show you. There's strategies to do this. There's people I know who achieve this. People will reject that because they've already taken whatever resources they would have spent learning how to build wealth, the money they would have spent investing, and they've already put that money toward Gucci bags and fancy shoes and going out to dinner and going to the Kevin Hart movies that come out at the movie theater or whatever they spend money on, and then they will still at the same time claim that they don't have enough resources to get educated or to invest or to build wealth or to do things they need to do in order to improve their condition. And so effectively, um, a lot of times you'll find situations where someone will really get mad at someone like me, and I'll be like, why are they mad at me right now? Because I'm trying to bring hope to the community. I'm trying to say there's gold in the backyard. I think I know where we can dig for it. Let's go all dig together. Well, the reason is because hopelessness gives you an excuse for laziness. Sometimes if you've written the story in advance that predetermines that you're supposed to be the victim, then you get comfortable in that spot. And when somebody disrupts that, that means, well, oh, shit, now I got to do work. Now I got to go back here and I got to dig. When I was sitting here feeling sorry for myself, I was comfortable in my self-pity. Now you're telling me that I actually have empowerment and I resent you for that. So literally, and I'm not making fun of people. I'm not dissing anybody. I'm just telling you that's what I would refer to as a poverty mindset, where literally somebody could show you that there's gold in the backyard, show you exactly how to dig for it, and they will say, look, all you got to do is go buy a shovel. Just go out and buy your own shovel. And they'll say, shovels cost too much. I can't afford a shovel. But yet they have $100 worth of Fritos and weed in front of them and whatever else that